In this tutorial, we will show how to use OpenStreetMap data with CrowdSim 3D. OpenStreetMap is a collaborative project to create a free, editable map of the world. Due to its open character, it is widely used by public organizations. In the picture here, you see the roadmap of the city of Salzburg in Austria. To import data from OpenStreetMaps, we use OpenStreetMap Importer. This is an independent commercial plugin, which can be bought from Gumroad. In this tutorial, we have used the basic version of the plugin. In the side panel of the 3D viewport, there is an OSM tab. When we press select, a web browser appears where we can select the area we want to import. If we have selected the area we want to import, we press copy. This will remember the selection, so we can close the browser. Back in Blender, we click on the paste button. This will set the correct latitude and longitude. We start with importing the terrain. This is a height map. OpenStreetMap uses this height map to project its two-dimensional data on. We see that the view is clipped. This is because we imported something outside the view clipping. So let's increase the maximum distance of the viewport to 10,000. Now we can import the map data and project it onto the terrain. For this, we select to import OpenStreetMap data. We also unselect Import as a single object. If we leave this on, all the imports will be joined in a small number of objects. This limits us to fine-tune lanes, as that will work on too many curves at the same time. Loading can take a long time, so we fast forward the import. After importing, we see the map on top of the terrain. We will hide the terrain and the relationship lines in the 3D viewport. In the outliner, we hide several layers of the imported data. We hide the steps, cyclist road, footpath and tracks, so only the roads, pedestrian areas, buildings and environments are still visible. We select all objects in the scene and press Add Traffic System. A new traffic system will be created from all the curves in the scene. The traffic system is rendered flat on top of the area. The reason for this is when we're using a terrain, the actual OpenStreetMap data is projected onto that terrain using a shrink wrap modifier. We need to apply the modifiers so the traffic simulation reads the correct data. CrowdSim 3D comes with a tool that does this for all the curves in the active traffic system. We select the traffic system and go to Clean up OSM curves in the object menu. We will fast forward as this process can take some time depending on the number of objects you have in the scene. The traffic system is now following the curve of the terrain. When importing OpenStreetMap data, it can happen that the imported curves do not end at the endpoint of another curve. This leads to dead ends. We can view these dead ends by selecting the traffic system and press Select Dead Ends in the Select menu. The connectors that are only connected by a single curve are highlighted. Most of these dead ends are not actual dead ends, but exist as imported data isn't spliced at this point. Using the Fix Dead Ends tool, we can detect these dead ends and try to solve them. When finished, there are still some dead ends left. This could be that there are actual dead ends or that there's data missing in OpenStreetMap. When the traffic system has dead ends, agents can choose to drive into one but will stop at the end of the road. If you don't want this, you can remove these roads from the traffic system. We will explain in another tutorial how to do that. Thanks for watching this tutorial about CrowdSim 3D. In this tutorial, we have shown how to import OpenStreetMap data as a base to create a traffic system. This system can then be used like any other traffic system. For more information, you can always go to our website, crowdsim3d.com.